Throw Gang, we are joined by the ALD MVP Lawrence Schlossman, the Michelin star maestro Sean Mervana. Got his ass, but he did make our perfect angel Carlos Franco and myself, James Harris, the Ar Legace luminary. Welcome to the weekly running of the boys, now available in that good wet audio pussy and high def video. How's everybody doing?
Yo, you are so overcompensating for fucking it up last week. God damn, dude. You gotta find the middle ground.
Yeah, no, I'd rather go turbo than, underwhelmed, because last week I was like typing as I was doing it. But yeah.
If I had my druthers, and my professional recommendation is don't say wet pussy within the free preview section.
Wet audio pussy. It's topical. It's our new national anthem, you fucking misogynist.
That's what WAP stands
Shot
for?
Megan Thee Stallion.
That's what WAP stands for, is wet audio pussy. Wet ass podcast. Damn. We did wet ass pocket tease last week. Yeah. What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. We talked like for an hour and a half or today. You don't have to ask me how I am. I want to ask how Chef and Chuck are doing.
What's up, boys?
Hi. I'm well.
Good to know.
I'm also well.
Chuck, because you're so well, would you like to lead off our group boys only fit check?
Yeah. My feet are raw dogging my carpet.
Damn.
And my bed sheets.
Ribbed for his pleasure.
I'm wearing my nylon Our Legacy track pants that
wow, you are.
Wow.
Those pants are on your butt.
Damn.
Despite getting bullied at work for them because they're very wide.
I would ask you to stand up and give us a twirl, but I already know how that
He's on his bed. Chuck, is it because at Complex, I'm only asking this because of Complex, when Lawrence and I were there, it was very much like you judged and got judged for the fit and also like the sneakers. Like, does that environment kind of exist at your place of work?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, also the all black Hokas, when I wore those, everybody was afraid of me.
Really?
I thought you were going to murder them. I thought you were going to shoot up the workplace.
Someone was like, those are like the Air Force One, the all black Air Force Ones, but like worse.
Like Hulk status.
And it was like a very big sneakerhead who told me that. And I was like, wow.
Worse. If you're wearing all black Hokas, doesn't mean you're going to rob Green Fingers? Like, what the, come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
They kind of look like SWAT team.
They're cool.
Like
They're tactical, sure.
Yeah. They look like fucking cop boots.
Yeah. It looks like you're about to do a very ergonomic school shooting.
Yeah. And then get away on foot.
Yeah, exactly.
You can run fast because they're so light.
Okay.
Before we talk about more shooting stuff, I'm wearing a black Carhartt t-shirt. And
cool.
To keep me extra warm, I'm wearing this blanket.
Can't see it. It's blending into the desert.
That member of the Throw Gang, Andrew Solomon, made.
What's on it? Is it like some sick ass?
It's like a cool, like almost like a dye, it's really trippy.
Yeah. So he sent you. Wait, it's really what?
Trippy,
man.
So he sent you like a free throw.
Yeah.
He threw a throw.
Yeah.
Chuck, are you low key like the most
throwing
flowed?
throws.
Are you the most flowed member of the Core Four?
Well, three of the things that I was going to talk about,
flowing fits,
were flown to me.
Flowed.
They flew there. They didn't grow there. You know what I'm saying?
Like this Leisure Rules hat that I got from friend of the pod, Jason Yim, aka Jason Yimberlake.
Is that like Marlboro Racing flip?
Yeah. Sean,
sick.
he's from the Bay, so he's cool.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
And he makes cool shit. It's a black corduroy hat.
Wait,
just tight.
Chuck, do you think that like people, not that anyone pretend to be your friend, because you're, like James said, God's perfect angel, even if God is ass.
I didn't say that. The New Yorker said that.
You're the one thing he got right. I said it, by the way.
The NewYorker.com said that. Oh yeah, you said that to NewYorker.com.
I said it to Daniel Pennyloafer, who put it.
Noted Juicy Zumi attendee.
Yeah, what's the nickname? If the Times is the paper of record, what's the New Yorker?
I don't know.
The periodical of the elite. Anyway, Chuck, do you think people like are using you because they know you're such a good guy and you'll give them free clout?
I try not to think about it because maybe, and the stuff makes me happy, and I like the people, so it doesn't really bother me.
So everybody wins.
Why are you so cold? Do you have like low blood circulation? Like you don't have good AC.
There's like a storm happening right now, and the sun's not out. I'm also keeping warm with this Tinker coffee. Are we doing drink checks?
Nope, not yet.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. Let's pivot.
And
to
the panties.
Sham. Oh
the
yeah,
panties that are under the Our Legacy pants.
Yeah, that you're not just wearing.
Uniqlo briefs.
Cool.
What do you guys think of what the Breesman, now that the Joker has exited the building, what do you guys think of his take on boxers being the GOAT silhouette? And
the Joker has left the building.
So, I mean,
the Joker's left, baby.
I respect all of his opinions, but I mean, I think I'm still going to be a Briefs guy.
Yeah, actually, especially Chuck, because Chuck, you weren't there. You were off running around town and shit. What do you think of him extolling the virtues of going balls on air?
I mean, maybe I'll try it now. Like, he knows what's going on. So.
The floating hog. The floating hog loaf. I mean, even if Joachim, and we're going to mention how fucking streets agree, Joachim is just the most tasteful fucking lord of all of Stockholm, the lord of the workshop himself. But no one could convince me to wear boxers. It's just You're
not going to give it a shot.
I did.
You don't understand.
I did
you don't
when I was
understand
a
just
baby,
like
dude. I did when I was a
the pros
baby.
of it. Okay, but now that your dick has dropped, supposedly, like you don't think that it's better to have. I mean, imagine how much you love going balls out just with shorts. It's like doing that, but then you put on an extra layer.
It's
versus wadding your meat up.
It's support, dude. And I'm not even. It's just
what. What do you need support for?
Oh, fuck you, dude. I'm just saying, this whole pod enjoys balls on brains. It's the same principle. No, it's just a little bit of give me a little hammock, bro. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, Chuck doesn't, but anyway.
Boxers provide that. All right.
Fuck boxers. Anyway. Chef, let's do a fit check, buddy.
Yo, nothing on the feet in the apartment. I've been in the apartment all day. Stone Island.
Good boy.
Hey, thanks, man. Stone Island shorts, and then
your number one fan on Reddit.
Oh yeah. We'll get to you.
Oh, dude, I read that.
Mr.
Okay.
Man, Mr. Merch Man, we'll get to you, bitch. I don't know what his name is.
That was whack. And then up top, I just threw on this T-shirt because apparently it's Legace Day.
It's Legace Day.
It is
now on August 25th. She'll now be known. She'll heretofore be known as Legace Day.
A national holiday, an international holiday.
Yeah.
So just my favorite workshop T-shirt. This is like the perfect T-shirt.
What size? What size is that?
48, a medium.
Really?
Yo, it's crazy. Like I was telling.
I might need to size up for I might need to size up for my fucking flow.
Yeah, but it really depends on what the actual John is.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sometimes I'm a 46 in there, like shirting.
I don't understand that because I'm a 46 in there shirting.
Me neither. I don't know. And then a 48 on like outerwear, and then a 50 on t-shirts.
Damn, we're not really providing the serviceable elements that we typically claim these boys only episodes have.
And if you have the perfect body,
that advice is all over the place.
If you have the perfect body and amazing, incredible jacked shoulders, like shirtless Chris Black and GQ, then follow your boy's guidance.
Yeah, man. My man hopped about the water in the Marc Jacobs goggles, bro. Looking fucking spicy.
You gotta have the Oakley over the tops on. Come on.
You have great shoulders. I like my shoulder seems to droop over a little bit, so that's why.
Yeah. Sure. Of course. Drape.
Panties. I'm wearing briefs. Staying true to myself.
Nice. Thank you. Exactly.
Can't wait. I can't wait for your OL Stussy boxers to arrive.
I didn't buy any, man.
Fuck.
Maybe this next round.
I think we might be getting them though. He hit me up today and was asking sizes, so I don't know.
I didn't want to.
Also,
I didn't want to copy you, so I didn't buy anything that you bought.
I owe you like $6,000. Don't forget to Venmo me.
Kroner.
Yes, 60,000 kroner.
Yeah, 6 million. Just fucking gold coins.
My proxy tax is the VAT that got cut off in checkout.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it. You're gonna get hit with that. Wait, so is it? Wait,
no.
The ex VAT tax, it's cheaper, but the shipping, is what kills you.
Shipping's flat, like $20.
Yeah,
really?
Not bad.
So not like Throwing Fits merch.
Right.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, James. What about you? What do you have on for Legace?
All right,
Day?
it's Legace Day. So hold on, I got to take these boots off. They're up.
Legace Day parade, bro.
Oh, they're so hard to take off. All right, got the Cuban heels.
You performative
like we talked about.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, those are nice.
See me?
Yes.
Joachim said they add 4 inches. I always thought it was like 3. Again,
no. He said like 6, which is insane. Or 5.
Maybe he meant like
definitely
6.
Like 4.
Maybe he meant like 6 centimeters.
Wait, so you put those on and you're 6'1".
I put these on. I know I'm 7'12".
No, really though.
I put these on. I'm like a good. What is it? 6'2", 6'3", 6'2", 6'2".
That's so funny, dude. I need to get these because I am the tallest person on record. The part of this podcast.
Yeah, but you're shrinking as your hair thins. You shrink. So
Is that
as
how it works?
as my sexual TikTok hair grows, as my powers grow, I'm gaining on you.
Samson.
And
Okay.
the Cuban heels, which you made a good point. Like, it's like people say with their sneakers, like wear your sneakers, right? Like maybe I got to wear the fucking turbo Cuban heels.
Got to break
more.
them in a little bit because you said you only wear them special occasions, like you said, New Year's
Eve.
whatever.
They don't require being broken in. Like they're supple ass, nice.
They're comfortable
with like a Viberg. It's a Viberg sole.
Okay.
So they're good already. I might wear them in this week's Friday Fit Check powered by Seasons.
You cut a rug? You cut a rug in them shits?
Cut something, if you know what I mean.
Nope.
And moving on up, got
more WAP references.
got the newest V1 sample with the Throwing Fit shorts.
Nice.
People fucking love these. We're gonna get to that. With the boxes underneath, and then the Legace Swordfish shirt, which is
wait, you are wearing the short? You just showed the shorts, so you're not wearing the shorts.
I have everyone's samples here. Remember the V1 samples?
No, but what? Wait, I'm confused. What pants?
I'm wearing the shorts, but I have a pile of the V1 samples
got
next
it
to me.
right.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. What's the inseam on the V1? Do we know? Did
9.
anyone measure it? It's 9.
Yeah. So they're like, you can
9. Yeah, I would sell 9. Though I would sell 9. You just roll them up like a soccer chick.
They hit right above the knee, so like they're not crazy. And you can, if you want, you can like hike them up a little bit to like just under your belly button, and it'll hit like your
skirt a little more,
just above the knee.
Show your world.
9-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you have Chuck? Do you not have Champion? Like I didn't know the number, but I have enough with the pockets to know that it's pretty long.
Yo, my inseam is 27 though.
That's pants.
And
wait,
also
27 on pants.
Also, what do you wear? What do you wear?
legs.
Flood pants? Everything's coming up Millhouse on your side,
I
bro.
have short legs. I have little legs. I'm
Not
all
really.
torso and big head.
Wait, are you taller than me?
Nah, I'm like 5. I'm like I'm like 5'12".
You're like 5'12"?
5'12".
All right, cool, dude.
Wait, you have a 27-inch pant inseam? That's insane.
That's too short. We're buying crop.
No, you
you're
don't.
buying crop pants.
Yes, I do. Ask Andrew Chen.
No way.
They can check my orders.
Ask my hemman.
Yeah. Ask my denimsman.
Ask Chris Hemsman.
That's definitely not what I would have just been like. Oh yeah, 30.
Chuck, where do you like wear your pants? Like sagging at your fucking dick?
Yeah,
like,
maybe he's a sagger.
No, right under my panza.
You're a registered
I don't know what
sagging
that is.
offender.
My belly. Come on, man.
No, the reason you
speak
wear a
Spanish.
27 is because you're definitely like sagging, which means you should buy a 30 and just actually have them at your waist. Yeah, you're tripping.
I've
bro.
never seen pants come in like standard 27. I guess you must get them
They
hemmed with like.
don't. I do.
That's why you don't wear pants. That's why Chuck doesn't wear pants. There are no
Yeah.
pants to fit this man's inseam.
Yeah, little legs.
You have a super long torso?
Yeah, big old torso.
This
I have like an 8-pack.
we'll get to
Oh,
drink
right.
check in a second.
Nice. Wait, so James, are you done with your fit check? What's the shirt's Legace?
Yeah, the Legace Swordfish.
I like that a lot.
Huge fucking.
Why is it
top.
called Swordfish? Because it's inspired by the
art-
movie
the art-
Swordfish.
Yes, start John Travolta and Halle Berry.
Halle Berry's titties out. Outfit
Yeah.
with the titties out for sure.
It's like it's from the collection that's called like Chambra something. It's about like rich kids that are like getting fucked up in a mansion, and they just have a bunch of fish on the table, and it's kind of like an abstract print. They did a bunch of T-shirts with it too, and kind of had this like a bit of a fish motif running through some of the other Johns. But like, I mean, I can stand. You're not gonna be able to see it because it's like very abstract, but.
No, I know I'm familiar with this shirt because I want to say that this is almost like patient zero, at least for my Legace fandom, which admittedly is I think a lot less than definitely you and Chef.
Season. Yeah.
Wait, last season? That recently?
I got this. I think this is fall winter 20 because I copped this a year ago.
When did the acid shit drop?
That was this spring summer.
Gee, I've lost complete track of time. My point that I was going to make is that I've always kind of been not a Legace hater, but I definitely haven't been a full-on convert like
Yeah,
you
never
guys.
or convert. Yeah.
Exactly, not ahead. And these abstract shirts really fucking hit and did it for me, and were kind of like basically helped free my mind in terms of understanding where you guys come from.
We mentioned him on the Yoakum episode, but they have this in-house artist, Hank Gruna, who not only does he doodle on the Berks, but he also doodles on stools. He doodles on T-shirts, and I'm pretty sure he
this man is a freak in both the streets and the sheets. You know what I'm saying?
Hank with the purple crayon.
That Stool 60 is like my ultimate grail of all time. I want.
They just put some out at like DSM.
Bro, I tried getting it. I couldn't. It was super. Damn. Yeah, it was so difficult. But that shit is so gas.
Be the most fired squatty potty.
His taste is bigger than his wallet. You know the fucking vibes. You know this is a lot of Throw Gang members know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, that's a fucking sick ass shirt, dude. Thank you. That's yeah. I might need to buy one of those on Grail. I don't want to have the same shit as you, but that's a big John.
Get the acid one. I don't have the acid. I don't have the acid shirts. Get the acid.
Oh,
one.
Gian does. Gian wore it to the
wedding.
He wore it to the welcome reception or whatever. Just like that was crazy.
I mean, that was a fucking wild night. So
yeah. Okay. I guess I will go. I am feet on wood. Again, as we've been saying, no footwear in a fit check for years, for a millennia, which is unfortunate.
I got the Cuban heels on.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me. How can I forget? Well, that's Cap. That's Cap.
Yeah.
We know.
I'm stooping to hit the mic. Normally I'd be like this.
Yeah, dude, we're just simping for Legace. I'm wearing the 18 East double knees in olive, the new joints. They're fucking.
Was that a gift?
You already know.
Did you
shout out Antonio?
Did you thirst for them, or did he bequeath them to you?
Antonio is basically, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this behind the preview, but he's like, yo, if there's anything that you really want, because everything is selling out, right? Like we can all agree that 18 East so hot right now. So he's like, listen, if you see anything that you want, see something, say something. So I hit him up and I was like, what's good with the olive?
How those
and fit? The white. And the white, and then
the white ones are so good.
Yeah, dude. And the white ones are like kind of based on that Carhartt, the studio pant that they kind of like.
Do you pay?
No, I guess I could. Like that's okay. You shake your head, but like you
got to support the homies.
Antonio has told me that I am the number one, if not the only 18 East influencer. So
sure,
I'm doing my part. Anyway,
he got the feeling upwards bump. Absolutely. But yeah, all right, fine.
I got the olive joint. The olives are mad nice because it's definitely like a fatigue double knee thing. And then I got the Legace. It's like the tiger joint. It's like a full
like a terry cloth, right?
Hey guys, remember Tiger King?
Remember? You believe that was this year?
You remember fucking Carol Baskin killed? You remember that? That was crazy.
That's the shirt that I wore on my Fit Check Friday. It's really cool to see that you either A, were influenced by me, or B, so sociopathically narcissistic that you don't even see what other people are wearing and only care about your own fits.
So it's really funny that you say that because I was actually keeping a little stopwatch timer right now. It's been 7 minutes and you have already insulted me into the podcast. So I was actually kind of expecting that. So got his ass, bitch.
It's actually been 18 minutes. So again, you're stupid. That's insult number 2. We started at 6:59.
Since we've actually done the episode. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's 15 minutes.
Oh, sorry, I was lying. I was capping. I don't have a timer. I was going past the preview.
We got past the 10-minute mark.
So you swagger jack me, and you're stupid. So we can keep a running count.
I almost got your ass. No, I wanted to do that, but no, that was a cap. That was a lie, and I've never lied in my entire life until now.
That's not an insult. That's just
no. I mean, but we did our pre-pro and we talked about this, and I was like, "Will this, not that? Listen, spoiler alert. Sometimes the banter is so fucking good." It's been manufactured in the fucking lab. Okay, suck our dicks. Okay, we want to make it good for you. They're paying fucking customers.
It's a full-time job now.
Anyway, Legace, this shit is mad fucking heavy, dude.
It's terry cloth.
Full towel. Yeah, but like I've had like a terry. Listen, I've owned a terry cloth polo in my day. This shit is like maybe that's a testament to Legace's quality because it's just a robust, comfy ass.
It's like wearing a
shirt.
Bathrobe.
Yeah,
with a can collar.
Yeah, and then bare knucks on the bandanas. Yeah, exactly. Jewels up on camera, and I believe that is a complete
panties.
Oh, Supreme Hanes.
All right,
Chuck. Drink check time. What was the coffee? You want to get that out there? You want to do your plug?
Yeah, thanks, Steven at Tinker Coffee. I'm sipping on Had a long.
Bro, you
wait.
become a
This
shill.
is just like, yeah, this
You
is
become a,
pathetic.
you don't get it. You don't understand.
bad?
You become a fucking
It tastes
shill.
good though. It tastes like
We're not saying that's not good. We're just saying you become a shill.
Is that bad? What does that
How many
mean?
people have you shouted out so far? 3?
3.
This
All
is number
for
3.
free. All
Damn.
for free.
Should I not?
No,
I mean, you might want to ask the head of the biz dev department if it's cool to fucking give free advertising out.
yeah, maybe
Is that advertising?
ask your bosses if it's appropriate to do more than one free plug.
And you know what? Now that there's a Throwing Fits newsletter and we're mailing out all the recommended brands and everything, now we got to include that.
Yeah, we're single-handedly saving the USPS. We're going to be mailing the newsletters to every patron. We're going to hand write them and hand deliver. So it's kind of like memorabilia, and you'll probably get it in February 2021.
Yeah.
So-
If it gets lost in the mail, don't blame us. Blame the USPS.
Yeah,
All right. So what are you drinking,
Blame
Chef?
Trump's
Tinker?
dumbass.
Thinker?
Yeah, it's coffee and it tastes peachy and jammy.
Are you drinking coffee right now at 7:20 p.m.?
Well, I don't know if you caught the stream summary last night, but I went in and I've been sleepy all day. So yeah,
What time did you stream until last night?
like 4, 3.
Somewhere in there. You don't remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you actually drinking coffee to like make it through the
Perk up?
pod, or are you going to stream late tonight?
A little bit of both. There's also a game on tonight, so
Oh, word.
I want to
Yeah,
watch.
let's do a little playoffs check-in. So like Lake Show's looking good. That's who you're pulling for, right? That's your team?
Yeah, I want LeBron to get his 4th.
What did you think about LeBron coming out and being like, I looked up at the scoreboard and it was 8:24 and I knew Kobe, I know Bean was in the building. Like, do you think that to me is gross? And and I like LeBron, but like that's LeBron being gross. Like that's what people hate about him, that he would even remotely say that about the first, like, and I get it. It's his fucking birthday, but it's the first round of the playoffs. Like, fucking cool your Jets, dog.
I think just like the kind of player he is and the kind of person he is makes up for like that. Him reading on the fucking exercise bike, the picture of him like this saying like, I can't believe this is my life. Like Taco Tuesday. Like you can forgive all
As
of that.
as a Hispanic man, does that offend you?
Yeah, when he does the voice,
His enthusiasm for our
for
culture?
Mexican
No,
culture.
no, absolutely no. But yeah, I think you can kind of and then like putting up the kind of games that he put up last night in year 17
True.
or whatever. Like I'm not going to get mad at something like that.
How much more sports talk is it going to be?
Oh, I mean, how about this, Chuck? Just anything to watch out for? Like, yo, what do we think about Luka? Like Doncic is Doncicing. bro.
White boy.
I mean he's only
come
21
on.
years. He's only 21 years old. Like I think this is just the beginning for him. And like that step back 3, I was twitching, and you can see my live reaction. If you want to
You
go
clip
to the
it?
Also
Yeah, clip
today,
it.
I'm gonna start doing. I think me and some of the Pal gang are gonna start doing like little commentaries. Like you can just
Sick.
watch the game with us and like making a little graphic and stuff. So stay tuned for that
Nice.
too.
Damn, more simulated friendship from the goddamn motherfucking boys. You know how we do. We live to serve. Chef, what are you drinking on, buddy boy?
Beer's back, drinking a Gansett, and then
Okay.
I have a couple of High Lives to
Just a
Tied you
top,
over.
just as a topa, a little
Yeah,
topa.
Gans
Okay.
Gans is a fire cheap like day or night beer, I call them. Like you just
Yeah.
drink a ton of them. When I was in Rhode Island, that's all we drank, and like it's so
Vacation
it's so
beer.
good.
Yeah,
I
it's a
love it.
vacation beer.
Hi neighbor.
For sure.
yeah, no,
Uh,
thick ass-
Made
thick ass can.
wait, made on merit, sold on honor. I believe is their tagline, which is such
Really?
a sick fucking tagline. Yeah,
That
Chef,
should be. Can we steal that shit for the podcast?
made on honor, sold on merit.
Made on honor, sold on merit.
That's so good.
That's what
Whoever
that's
fucking-
us too. That's us
Yeah, bro.
too.
Whatever copywriter from like some whaling ship in the 1800s. Good job,
Yeah.
Jeremiah or whatever.
Yeah, all around perfect. Hi neighbor, have a
Ishmael.
Yeah,
Jam out with your climb out. Is
yeah,
that theirs? That's not theirs.
No, I don't think that's them. But
No, that's Carhartt work in progress.
now we're getting into the champagne and beers. I clearly only pick beer based on how good their tagline is.
Well, you're an adsman.
Yeah,
Obviously, that's
yeah.
what speaks to you. You're a statistic, dog.
Jeff, okay, if we were going to come up with a tagline beyond the 15 we already have, something as fire as made on honor, sold on merit, I would love to like kick some around this week.
You're not asking him. I thought you were going to ask him to go off dome right now.
Well,
No, I'm not asking that. Come on, he's got to make a whole deck.
Yeah.
He's got to pitch it.
He's got to build a deck with his hands.
I gotta write the brief and I'll get one of my guys on it.
Wait, do you have guys?
No, obviously not.
Oh, okay.
He
didn't
is
know
the guy.
because
He is
you-
the guy. I am the guy.
Well, yeah, but you're coming up in the world, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
thought
I
that-
have homies who I trust, that write really well. So, I'll hit up.
Yeah, we have homies that we trust too. We trust you not to leak hot mic audio. We trust Chuck not to do 3 free plugs.
God damn, I'm sorry.
Yo, you are Chuck. You are the plug, bro. Yo, with great power comes great responsibility. Like now you know.
And Chuck, don't
yeah.
get off screen because people aren't going to be able to see the hat that you just plugged.
Yeah. TF can run up a check, and you at home, if you're listening and you don't fuck with us, all you can do is run your mouth. All right, my drink check is I'm doing beer is also back, as we said. Elvis Juice.
fuck? That's some intense ass IPA, bro, looking shit.
I got like 2. I got another one chilling in the cooler that you got me. Well, it's kind of like a Russian doll situation. We got the cooler, and then you got the Yeti, and then you open that up, and that keeps it fresh right by the podcasting machine.
Sick.
But yeah, dude, beer is back, and Elvis Juice. It's like chef. You can vouch for this. You're a fan.
I mean,
great
I'm not
IPA.
like a fan, but I've had it before. I think I've
Is it like a fucking? Is it like a double heady IPA? Is it like bro?
No, it's not like that. It's refreshing.
I drank it on a for real, or like.
Look, beer may be back, but craft beer culture is fucking ass.
I agree, and I would, and it's definitely not as cool as like Bud or I mean,
And it's totally
Narragansett's
fine.
not
It's
cool,
totally
but-
fine to drink like whatever, like be into breweries and shit. But like, I don't know. I think there's definitely it's the dark side of like
Who's the beer? Bruella. Shout out Bruella. Where's our custom? I thought we were doing, or did we get? We kind of got one low key, right?
he sent
What
us
was
the Aperol.
Oh, the Spritzioli.
No, wait,
yeah.
You guys try that? Was it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah,
I
I think it was a saison or a
Really?
sour, which I'm a fan of. So yeah, it was good.
Fuck with the saison.
I heard they added more hops to it.
We need more custom shit that we could like. Speaking of fucking plugs and chilling, like our boy fucking Chuckles Franco over here. We need more. We need like custom flavors of stuff. That's
Yeah.
like
Well, that wasn't custom for us.
signature
He made-
products.
He made that flavor and then just like gave us a bunch. Like he sold that.
No, I know we get paid for it. I'm just saying, like, imagine how many more we could sell if we.
We should do a Throwing Fits beer the same way that we are Throwing Fits Natty, kind of dead in the water right now. But who knows?
Yeah. Anyway, fucking shout out Elvis. Rest in peace, you dead bitch. Nobody cares. King has left the building. Your music is trash. Thank you very much. Fit check, drink check, both
You
complete.
didn't ask me, bro. See, this is where your your sociopathic narcissism just kicks in.
Oh, shut the
Wild.
fuck up, dude. What are you drinking, James?
I don't know if you can see how gigantic and robust this jug of sake is.
It's huge.
We talked about sake last week, and
Huge.
the
Huge.
homie's wife, the homie who I visited, his wife works in the wine and spirits industry, and like gave us this, and we weren't even able to fucking kill it. So just sipping on this. It is Sakari. I don't know shit about sake, but some dude from the Throw Gang shout out Gideon, put me in touch with a real sake man. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of enter that world a little more officially or unofficially. We'll see. But yeah, just sipping on that.
Gideon, that dude was just talking to me today. I think he works at Drogo 5. Chef, a little competitor.
Yo. No, actually, yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
Shout out Gideon. If I think you're a patron. Yeah, you're a patron if you were talking to us on Discord. Okay. Now we have a complete drink check on top of a complete fit check. Thank you, gentlemen. The show and the floor is yours, Jimothy.
Let's talk shorts, baby. This episode comes out on Thursday. The pre-order for the shorts closes yesterday, Wednesday.
At noon.
These shits were a fucking runaway smash. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very shocked. Like, it blew our expectations out the water in terms of just overall reception, enthusiasm. Like, the turnaround on this was crazy. We talked about this a little bit with what did we talk about this? Oh, in our Grailed ad read, where I was just like, I would never want to work for you.
We talked
I would
about it a
never
bit
want
on
to
Reddit.
for MML, micromanager Larry.
Shut up, bro.
It's horrible. I feel bad for Rylan. I want to pay him
No,
more out of my own earnings. I want to pay him more.
Please do. Please put your money where your dumb, stupid little
afford it.
mouth is. No, I
What's
mean,
the timing on that? But no,
No,
so
we just want to do it right. We want to do it in a way that, okay, even if it's quick, like we want to execute it at a level where it hits. Right now we're
The
2 for
crazy-
2.
the reason why it blew away, the reason why I was kind of like tempering my expectations was that I thought that the first t-shirt, and here's the sticker that came with them, was it took so long. We teased it. We really built out this like whatever fucking rollout, and it was the first, right? That's why I was like, oh shit, mad people were into them and bought it because it was the first ever piece of TF merch. We're never going to see this level of enthusiasm again. Lo and behold, I guess when you put out fucking fire product, the people will, if you build it, people will cop.
And that's the other thing too. I think there's a lot of people that, speaking of building things and people like copying them and shit, like that first tee, it touched down. And I think people got that, like, we know what the fuck we're doing.
That was the best thing to
Rylan
see.
knows what the fuck's he's doing. It's that's the thing. Like, and we don't want to give the haters and losers of, luckily, of which there's only one, I think.
Yeah, a single hater.
And one fucking guy. Everyone else loves us. But like, yeah, this idea that you and I, who, we're true blue Johns enthusiasts who have a fashion podcast, who against all odds have decided to do this full time. We care about the stuff we're putting out, even if it's a quick turnaround and it is a simple bummy going dummy garm. Like, it's still going to be the best version of that thing. Right.
Well, that was the best point of feedback that we saw for me on the shirts, was people were like, yo, like, I fuck with this. Obviously, that's why I bought it. But like the quality, I really love the quality. And that was the hardest part was, I still have a fucking pile of blanks that we did not use sitting right there. We did not go with Sex Predator Dove Charney. We did not go with fucking, Space Cadets, Everybody World or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently are like,
don't shit on
whatever.
them
I'm not
too
going
hard.
to talk shit, but we're behind the paywall. Like apparently they're like
a
not
small business.
Fine. You're doing amazing. You're blowing up. Free. That's a free plug. See, Chuck, that's how you do it.
Yeah, I think that's what is the opposite of a plug? That's a
That's a
free.
plug
I,
more
think,
than I
I
have.
believe that's called free smoke. No, it's we're super happy. We're super thankful. The shorts are great. We're gonna try to get them to all. So many people order these things. We are going to get them to you. I think it's gonna be an Indian summer. Can you say that, by the way?
No, you can't. But shorts and hoodie season.
Right. Shorts and hoodie season is
Sean,
coming.
can you say the thing that Lauren said?
Indian summer. I thought it was.
Where does the term come from?
But
Is this some
also-
racist shit?
I honestly don't know the backstory, so I don't want to. Yeah.
Yo, fucking Jimmy is so woke these days just to be woke. He's so fucking
it's
gay,
fucking
bro. He's retarded, bro.
He's still Indian summer.
Speaking of
speaking of
gay retards on Reddit. This one dude really dug into us, and I think we kind of. How do we have to do this every single time? I know people like
he's
the
special.
inside baseball shit. I know they like the how the sausage is made shit, but like if we want to drop merch at the frequency of which we are kind of figuring out, like, and by the way, merch is done for a minute, right? So I hope you got the shorts. I hope you got the tee. I hope you enjoyed them.
Don't say that.
We have real products coming in the fall. And when I say real product, I mean merch versus Johns. We have
but we also have we also have merch coming soon. Potentially, we have no idea. These shorts were turned around in a week, 2 weeks.
My point is that like you and I cannot, and again I maybe care. Maybe I do care too much. We can't be doing this every single time. Like
I don't think that you care too much. I think you get. They get under your skin too easily.
I don't get why people don't give us the benefit of the doubt. The only reason we're able to do this is because we like cool shit and we wear it well. So if we were going to sell some shit and we put our names on, we were going to endorse it. Like, I don't get it. People think it's all bullshit.
I've been wearing these shorts nonstop since I got them. Like they're good. And yes,
we improved on those, and we even improved on those to make them.
I know.
More
so this one kid, I know we weren't gonna like quote him and shit, but like I guess
he had some good ass.
We took umbrage with him for I think different reasons. For you, it was just like fuck this guy, like he doesn't know what he's talking about. For me, I was like, do you know what merch is?
Right.
Do you know what like selling clothes is? Because like we want to sell clothes, right? And he's saying. You responded, you fucking put your nuts on his forehead and, dingled your. I
believe I parked my big dick on his shit.
Yeah, you Roman soldiered him. But he was like, okay, this is his response to you. Does every piece of merch have to be profitable? I understand it's business, but imagine how hard some official TF baggies would hit on social media or on Fit Check Friday. Like,
well, let me just say this:
you could easily do a run of baggies at cost for a few of the homies to avoid any legal shit. Like, why would? Yes, that'd be cool, and that's a cool little project, and we want to like do shit for the homies. But like, that's not what selling merch is. That's
I'm not trying to flex, and we are not as much as we could be, and maybe are eventually kind of becoming. We are a brand. We are a brand. I will acknowledge that, but we're not a clothing brand. But I don't think people understand like the quantities that we're working with here. Like James and I have put in the time. We have put in our 10,000 hours at the Podcasting Factory. People fucking love us. We are the people's champs. We're the only podcast that matters. We are selling hundreds upon hundreds of garments, and we are fucking hype on that. And we can't just cop 20 vintage baggies and like embroider them on some petrified goods shit, which is fire, but like we can't scale that to what we are doing.
But that's not what we do, right? We have Rylan the merchman come in. He sources.
I don't know what this guy's thinking.
Produces and he distributes. We don't like go to the fucking arts and crafts store and make a dozen, iron-on patches and sell them on Etsy.
Yeah, and I will say
the pre-order exists so that we can make as many as possible.
People want, and not just because we want to fucking kick the fuck up, but because we want everyone who wants the shit to get them, as opposed to.
I think this dude and whatever. So his like, and this is the last thing we'll talk about him. But then like you go to his like browsing history, and that's the first thing I did, and it was incredible. I was like, this guy just likes to talk shit, and he's a fucking the last of the enlightened stoolies. And then people went deeper. Yeah. People went deeper. Yeah, unenlightened. People went deeper, and they found some like even stranger shit. So like, I don't know this. I think this kid just.
We're not here to cyberbully him.
Yes, but you put it best. You're like, I want to study this kid's brain for science.
Yes. We had a bunch of people send us kind of reactions. Not that this went viral, but we talked to some homies about this. My 2 points were, one is that the idea that like does all merch need to be profitable? Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Does all merch need to be profitable? What the fuck kind of no, dude. We just want to do it because we love you, and we do, and we love our best friends behind the paywall. But like, this is an exchange, this isn't just like, this is a two-way street. Sure. We give, but like, we're also allowed to take within reason and fairness. So yes, the merch needs to make money. This is what we do for a living.
So we can keep making more merch.
Yes, exactly. And the second thing is that for whatever reason, in the Throwing Fits extended universe, there are these weird fringe characters that they hang around, and they're very well versed in the comings and goings and the lingua franca of the show, but for whatever reason, they seem to be there for the wrong reasons. They're almost like anti-heroes in their own story. And I wonder if this dude goes to sleep at night thinking that it's like him trying to blow the lid off the conspiracy of the mesh shorts. They're just mesh shorts.
He's the Joker, baby.
That's what it's. They were just mesh shorts, bro. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do. This isn't some crazy whistleblowing situation. If you don't want the shit, don't. I muted myself. If you don't want the shit, don't buy the shit. That was my final point.
Big day for merch. Anyway. We dropped the shorts. GQ dropped their $50 t-shirts. Or were they 40? I don't know, whatever. So, it's just like now there's comps. So what are you going to do? Speaking of brands, let's talk about a brand that is, I wouldn't say divisive, but I guess it's like, it's the second Our Legacy type brand of the pod, which is Ame Leander.
ALD, if you're nasty.
You've been on this brand's Didic since 2014.
Oh, wow.
It's never been for me.
You're using my history against me.
No, I'm not at all. Like, you've been a fan and you've co-signed this since day one, right? You didn't like jump on the hype train. You weren't. No. You were a believer since day one.
This was a brand that at Four Pins we heavily got behind.
You're finally rewarded for your years of service and serfdom.
I finally got my wings.
By being featured for 0.42 seconds in the video lookbook.
Okay, well, let me just clarify a couple things.
It's not an insult. That's facts.
Well, yeah, it's
all numbers.
the first thing is that my history with ALD being both a friend and family of the brand goes
Family.
Yeah, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're like their kith and kin.
I have been a proponent for a long time, starting with Four Pins when the brand launched, before I knew anything about them or Teddy. Loving the visuals, giving them press, being there at ground zero when this brand was getting built. A true kind of third, fourth wave, true New York streetwear brand. I have since developed a personal and professional relationship with both Teddy and the brand.
From day one. It resonated with you.
Yeah.
Resonated with you from day one.
And first of all, I'd just like to clarify something real quick. I've been a model before, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
So this is the first time that I've lent my beautiful visage.
It's really cool. It's really cool when people want to use like not differently able, but differently like.
Oh my god, bro! This isn't some Make-A-Wish bullshit. Brands. This isn't. But no,
so
here.
So I actually just put this together, Lawrence. Like I think that there are parallels between ALD and our legacy, the way that they resonate. ALD's resonated for you since day one, since you first laid eyes on it, and you've actually cared about it and been along for its like development. Yeah. And similarly with me and Legace, like I think that you have a lot of ALD, I have a lot of Gache. Like you're boys with Teddy, I'm boys with Yoakum. But so real quick though, how did like you getting into the lookbook? Just walk us through like how it actually happened.
Oh yeah, so okay, right. So for a while now, but recently, I've been consulting with ALD. I believe I can say this, and probably primarily working on like product stuff.
FCC, this is a parody account.
And some marketing stuff, and just because like there's a mutual respect there, and I love the brand, and I think that
do you
unlike
like run their mood board.
Unlike other people that may or may not be on the Zoom, they respect my taste level and honor what I can bring to the table, as opposed to dismissing me and saying that I'm disabled or whatever.
I didn't say. I said different looking.
You said differently abled.
I said it's cool that brands are.
It's not my fault. I was born fucked up, Jim. Okay. No. So Teddy told me that they were doing something a little bit different for fall winter 20. Not only was there going to be like the kind of standard lookbook that people have come to love in terms of like not just seeing the product, but really like how it can be styled together, and is really one of the few brands, and Legace is like this too, that unlike Supreme, as we discussed last week behind the paywall for our best friends, can be worn head to toe, I think, in a tasteful way, at least in my opinion. Okay. There was going to be a campaign that was going to feature a colorful cast of said aforementioned friends and family of the brand, of which I am one. Yeah. And I absolutely jumped at the opportunity to get some professional ass fit pics for IG. So I'm excited. So yes, you saw the 1 2-second clip.
0.42.
And everyone was giving me mad love. And I love that. But please save the love for when the pic of me and Pepper from the campaign
that's just
fucking
like
drops, dude.
That's just
and everyone here has seen it. And you have to admit, Chef, tell me that shit is not fucking cute as shit, bro.
Fucking adorable, but also I'm a dog person. Then you can't fucking.
Well, you don't need to qualify it. It doesn't matter. You're saying that like, if you're not a dog person, you're gonna be like,
Pepper wearing Johns.
It's
Pepper wearing Johns or just you?
It's the fucking dream to be in a professional ass lookbook with your dog. So yeah, that's fucking gas.
Is Pepper wearing Johns or is it just you, Larry?
Pepper is not wearing Johns. Yo, Chuck, what was your review of the campaign? What did you think based on the preview I sent you, the little teaser?
Well, I knew you were going to be in it, so I was looking for you, and I got very happy when I saw you. But when I saw that big Rob McMillan,
sure,
Rob
got a lot of camera time.
That big Rob Cheese.
He's handsome.
I smiled right along with him.
Yeah, now that's a model. Now that's a model.
No, I mean, and listen, if I was a chiseled barber Chad with more hair, like obviously it's a no fucking brainer. I'm not surprised that he got 8x the screen time that I got. I'm just
got more screen time than Jadakiss.
He did, yeah, for real. Jadakiss got about as much time as me, but he got
as much time as however long it takes him to say, "Ha ha." That's it.
Yeah,
and then
true.
Rob probably got the most, except for like whoever those kids were in the beginning.
Yeah,
and Tyrell got a bunch.
Tyrell was there.
And Coco.
Tyrell was shirtless with his wife. That was cool.
Was he shirtless? I didn't see that.
A lot. Well, he's wearing like it was a shirtless with like a cardigan or whatever. Yeah, I think that. So everyone that's in the video, I believe everyone is going to have really great pictures.
Nice.
That'll be part of some campaign that I think will be out by the time this drops on Thursday. Hopefully it's tomorrow. We're recording this on Tuesday. Oh, part of the reason it's Legace Day is because the Yoakum pod came out. It's doing crazy big numbers. Just as a side note, listen, I knew the pod was going to be good because we don't miss.
So we do.
2, it's Yoakum. You know, he's your favorite taste lord's favorite taste lord, the goddamn motherfucking mayor of Stockholm, the goddamn boss, the foreman of the workshop,
The Sultan of Stockholm.
But at the same time, he's a little demure in the way that he podcasts, and the fact that it's over Zoom versus in person, like the last chaotic evil sesh that we had on a previous
but I think
podcast, never that will not be named. This was a different thing, but people are fucking. I'm going to check the bean as we speak, and I'm pretty sure it's doing Mordecai.
You know who do well on the pod and would probably bring some chaotic energy, I think, is Teddy. Bring back to ALD. Or ADL.
So I'm looking
ALD.
at so by the way, Juicy Lagucci with Yoakum is going to probably beat Mordecai, and Mordecai was doing big numbers. Both of them clearly huge fan favorites. Why
are we talking about like show numbers just real quick? I want to ask you about being talent on set. I want to gas you up. I want to hype you up. Lawrence, this is your moment. This is your life's peak.
Shut up, bro.
You're never gonna have a kid. This is the greatest day of your life.
First of all, I peaked in high school, so suck my dick. This is
you peaked when you beat up that kid in college and pissed on him.
That was my roommate, not me.
As talent, did you have a writer? Like, was it an extensive set, or was it kind of like in and out?
No, it was definitely. I think over like 3 days they're shooting. Like, obviously, everyone who saw the teaser saw how many subjects there were and groups of subjects. So no,
what was your call time?
I think I did 11 a.m. on a Saturday, which was nice. And the big thing for me that was really interesting was that Jenna doesn't normally see me as talent, right? For the most part, Jenna
for good reason.
I serve her, right? She's my manager. She's in charge. This was cool to low key for 2 hours, flip the script and have her kind of like manage the dog, obviously also talent, kind of be the de facto assistant, the gopher on set. And she kind of saw me in my element. Listen, we all know that I am extremely, arguably the most talented person.
Did you milk it? Did you milk it? Do you like force her to like be like, Jenna, actually, this coffee's a little too hot?
No, I definitely didn't milk it. I was trying to be extremely respectful of her time because, like, 2 hours on a Saturday to babysit your husband and a dog.
Yikes.
And you're not getting paid to do that? Because this was.
Did you get paid, or was this part of your like? Or was this part of your?
Well, so I've had that conversation.
Larger contract.
No, I didn't ask, and I think that
the first time you didn't ask for something, that's wild.
I am already on the books, and the relationship is so great that it didn't even really cross my mind. The big thing for me is like this picture that I'm going to get to kind of throw out there on the feed. For me, that's invaluable, right? Like normally I would pay for content like that. So for me, that was more than enough. And the collection is fucking great. I think it's the strongest ALD collection yet. My fit was fucking spiced, dude.
What was your fit? And did you style yourself, or did you get styled?
So I think a lot of people, or not a lot, everyone I think had the option. And there was some fashion people that were in the shoot, and then some like non-fashion people or fashion adjacent that kind of were relying on stylists. I styled myself because I always fucking style myself. And I'm doing like olive double knee pants, similar to the joints I'm wearing right now.
Real risk taking.
I'm doing a tucked in maroon like knit polo, long sleeve, very nice. And
the
then
knit polo,
the knit polo of patchwork coat.
The knit polo from this past season that I think had kind of like a bowling shirt vibe, like green and cream. I really liked.
Yeah, delicious.
I think some kid made it onto Fit Check Friday wearing that.
Yeah, that's a great.
Sorry, what was the coat?
Oh, and the coat it's a patchwork raglan sleeve car coat. That is really fucking good that they're doing in 2 colorways, one a monochrome, one in kind of like tartans and browns and tans. That's the one I'm wearing. I don't know. I'm really happy. I got to do headband Larry. Not only is Pepper
with what?
But just a bare knuckles black bandana, which is cool because I get to immortalize the take it sleazy look of I guess that now it's been like 8 months that I've been doing. Well, how long have we been in Quar for?
A long time, since like March.
Too long.
5 months,
anyway,
6 months, 5 months.
So I'm happy to kind of immortalize this look because eventually I'm going to have to see our boy Rob and get the fucking cabbage harvest. But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm wearing Belgians, which is cool. So the whole thing was where
shoes model's own.
you had the opportunity to
Bandana Model Zone.
yeah, true. Bandana Model Zone. You had the opportunity to kind of like, it was like personal style mixed with the collection. So I'm really happy with how it came out. So I'm psyched for that fit.
No, that's cool. Obviously a huge look, and like, I don't know, people like really were like, yo, shout out Lauren, shout out Rob. I feel, well, at least,
Yeah.
you know, people I follow. 'Cause, like,
Yeah, the love was crazy. And yo, speaking of people that shouted us out, I was actually, let me just say this, and we don't need to like get into a whole fucking argument, but I will say that I was flabbergasted and extremely humbled that you you reposted the video to your stories and then gave me a public tag. That's something that I feel like you would know. That you would never do that.
I was kind of shocked.
Yo, come on, bro. Yeah, that's not what you do.
Okay, if the modeling gig that I had that weekend or this past weekend hadn't fallen through because I had to go visit my boy for arguably pretty good brand,
Yeah.
I feel like you would have
correct.
hyped it up. I mean, honestly, I feel like we don't do that enough
show
for
love.
each other. I feel like we don't show enough love for each other. Like, because if you think about it, and you're always like, oh, James, you need more followers. You need to post more fit pics. You need to get more followers. So it's good for the pod. Like, it is good for the pod. So
Good
it's
for the
good to
brand.
like, it's good to show unity and cohesion amongst us. You know, we're at war. There's a war going on out there between the pods. Obviously, we're winning.
Yeah,
Like,
what's good for the
some people-
lair is good for the gander. You know,
What some people consider a war, we consider a little skirmish.
skirmish.
No, not between
if
us.
that.
I mean, between us and other
No,
pods.
I
Yeah,
know what
exactly.
you mean. No, I know what you mean, bro.
Yeah, it's a little. What does like Gulliver do? You know, like
I don't think about you at all. No, that was cool. And listen, whether or not that is something that we could do more of, and
That's a
we
big
could
deal.
both agree. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, and and like
my
I
feelings
said,
my feelings for the brand aside, which are again strictly just it's not for me.
Right.
Although the cut and sew is, I do really like the cut and sew. The logo stuff is not for me because I'm not a
Sure.
logos man. Like I don't wear like Our Legacy logo shit. You know, it's more like if you know.
you were a workshop though logo shit. to
Yeah,
be
that's true.
clear.
Yeah.
So you do.
Yeah, no, I wear the workshop stuff, but that's because it's super fucking rare. Of course, I'm gonna, that's it, whatever. It's a big deal. Great for the pod. Great for you. I'm sure you caught mad followers off of the whole ripple effect of everything.
I definitely got some vapors, and I think that this is just the
Kind of strange that you didn't regrant
tip of the
me being
iceberg.
quoted in UK Esquire, but whatever.
I wasn't tagged. I need to be. Oh, I get. Well, wait, that was a story, and that's a bit different. And I wasn't tagged.
Screenshots exist, bro. My question is to you: is why, or did you not pitch to Teddy throwing fits as a unit? The
So
lookbook.
So let me answer. Let me hit some FAQs in terms of ALD because and you
Because
asked
I'll
this.
tell you my strategy whenever I'm approached to do something, which is like quite often. Go ahead, Lawrence.
No. Tell. Well, you can go. You can say your strategy.
I always
first
say,
and then-
yo, is this I think this should be a throwing fits thing. To like big up my own brand doesn't really, who cares? Like I'd rather big up the business that makes us fucking money.
Thank
Right.
you.
So even
Thank
the
you for your
Esquire UK
service.
thing, I was like, are you going to talk to Larry? It's like, no, I think it's just, we're going to keep it tight. Okay.
Well, that's because you in that article you guys were shitting on FitPix. My whole existence is FitPix. So
No, that's true,
I'm not really.
Well, I'm
the right-
complicit in fit picks.
At
I'm not
least-
shitting on fit picks. Yeah.
At least this morning when that article dropped and I was just doing my stairs. That's how I justified it in my own mind. Was that
Every time I'm approached to do something,
Yeah.
Gossamer, great example. I'm like, hey, can we do this as a throwing fits thing as a unit?
I appreciate that.
We're not aligned on. I guess we're just not aligned on that.
No. All right. Let me address the FAQs. And you asked this earlier, and then we had immediately moved on to another tangent. Teddy on the pod. Everyone asks me this all the time. As I have told you, as I will reiterate again, the ball is in his court 100,000%. I think that for anybody who follows ALD and anybody who has kind of any idea of who Teddy is a huge personality, one of the coolest guys I know, hands down, and anyone who knows him will agree. I think that this idea of being the public face of his brand, look at his IG, look at the sheer amount of press he doesn't do by design. That's not necessarily the guy he is. Teddy is the guy. Go to the shop, introduce yourself, have a coffee with him, ask for a pick. He is going to give you the best fucking 10 minutes that you've
Is this
ever
what you tell me
had
to do? This is
with any
this is what you
fucking-
consult on.
with any fucking person that runs
Teddy,
any
stop being a
brand
misanthrope.
in New York. But at the same time, I think that Teddy is afraid that if he got on the pod, that the shit talk would be too nuclear that it could have
Okay.
detrimental effects on the brand. And he's not the first person, by the way, that has been like, yo, TF, I love the pod. I want to do the pod, but I am nervous of what I'm going to say on the pod. And tell me, is that not what like Tyrell said? That's what people say.
Yeah, even Joachim to a certain extent was like very nervous.
We're too cool that we can bring out.
But I think also, I mean, look, I think the first iteration of the pod may have been like kind of steamrolling guests, shouting questions at them that they couldn't answer, but it's evolved beyond that. I guess my question, and I don't really care, is why does Teddy hate me?
He doesn't hate you. I think that, as we've told before, you guys.
He doesn't even think about me.
No, you guys had the barbershop moment. I don't know if you could retell the barbershop story, but
oh yeah.
But when Teddy hits me up to be in this lookbook, there are things that we do that definitely feel like TF, and there are things that we both do that feel like they're separate. And my relationship with ALD is something that feels a bit siloed, you know? So it didn't feel
by
right.
intention, apparently.
It didn't feel right this time.
You don't think if we had gone on, and look, you got a lot of deserved love and credit.
I'm just holding you like Pepper.
You don't think that
in your
arms with my Cuban heels on? You don't think that if Throwing Fits had gone on as a unit, and this is all hypothetical, and you know, I'm not like trying to be salty or hating or anything. It's just funny to think about it. Like if Throwing Fits had gone on as a unit,
sure.
And it wasn't like Lawrence, but it was Throwing Fits. You don't think that would have been like so fucking good for Throwing Fits, where it's like, yo, the only podcasters who are getting casted in a fucking lookbook of note.
I can't deny that would have been cool.
Maybe take that to your next consulting call.
And there is a part of me that 100% gets what you're saying. With that said, I think that this was not like
with you.
This wasn't people have even been like, oh, John Legend blowing up, like, yo, from FitPix to the lookbook. That's not what this is about. And by the way, I know that my FitPix at this point are world renowned to the point where I could get casted off the strength of them alone. But in this case, I think it was more about being a friend and family and a consultant of the brand and getting casted. So it wasn't about the pod at all.
It was his inner circle. It was absolutely his inner circle. Rob, you know, we love him, but he doesn't have like huge social numbers, but he cuts Teddy's hair.
He's
and like
the
they're
barber,
boys,
bro. He's a neighborhood barber. Yeah.
All right. So what you're saying is Teddy doesn't hate me.
No. You want to retell the barbershop story about how you?
I don't really know how it started, but like I said something. I was like, oh yeah, it's not for me on a FU pod. And then I was at Mildred and Fenny was in the chair next to me. And he's like, yo, I heard you talking shit about ALD on the pod. And I was like, what? Yeah. And then apparently Teddy was like walking right behind me, like right at that moment.
Very cool. Very Jets, very Sharks.
Yeah. And then like
very
somebody,
West Side Story.
And then one of the barbers was like, oh, yo, I think like Teddy heard that. And I was like, heard what?
Yeah. From my understanding,
it was again, I literally just said, oh yeah, it's not on the pod. I was like, yeah, that brand is not for me.
There's no beef at all. I think that a bunch of the ALD boys listen to the pod. They know that the pod is very pro ALD, and I think that part of it is kind of like a bit or a joke to some degree now.
Oh, for
because you're like the resident hater, and I'm the resident. You know, I'm
model. You're the model.
Yo, professional
fucked up model.
Professional podcaster, published author, model.
I think though, like the whole doing shit separately and together, and this is the last thing I'll say, is like it just like you kind of just obviously I'm always gonna just be like, hey, can we make this a Throwing Fits thing? But if they're like, oh, like just you or just Lawrence, like fine, like it doesn't matter.
We should do more stuff together. I agree. More people should hit us up to do,
because we're still using press pics from fucking 2015. Shout out Andy Ellaway.
Yeah, shout out
Barnes
Andy.
Noble.
Shout out Andy and the Union Square Barnes and Noble is that still open or they're?
I mean, they're in business. I don't know if it's like it's Chef. No.
I biked by there the other day and it was closed, so I don't know.
Damn, end of an era
for COVID.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, sure.
Maybe it was like after hours. I don't even.
That's got to be one of the last vestiges of Barnes and Noble, though, right? At this point,
I don't know. I used to go there with my high school girlfriend and like make out in like the back.
You go to the Bible. What do you move the Bible to the fiction section?
Not my job.
Very
Speaking
cool.
of doing things separately.
Oh yeah.
Transition godliness. This past weekend we were both out of town on basically there's a spectrum of trip, right? You were on this extreme end. I was on this extreme end. You were doing a fucking IG friendly couples
Yes.
getaway
Sure.
with the missus.
Romantique.
I don't know if the dog was there or not, but like you guys were
Mhm.
doing all the classic North Fork.
never been.
seafood,
Have you been?
wineries. Yeah, I went to and NTB has a crib there. It's fucking.
Oh, that's yes,
sick.
right.
And yeah, North Fork's green. Were you in Greenport?
Greenport primarily.
Greenport's cool. B-Fred's
hit-
got a crib there.
Hit up a marina. Hit up a vineyard or 2 or 3.
What do you mean hit up a marina? Like you went to like pose in your fucking PFG next to a boat?
No, just romantic walks, dock walks at dusk at the golden hour. Just
Yeah, man.
enjoying the love and tender company
Yeah.
of your partner.
Staying at
that
a nice
kind of stuff.
hotel, apparently, right?
Well, so I don't know if you've checked prices, but like motherfuckers are fucking price gouging. So I stayed at a 2-star that had like
Damn.
4-star prices. It was a little bed and
Should have
breakfast.
asked for a modeling fee.
Yo, for real, dude. But no, it was cool. It was more of like it felt more of like a local spot. Like their pool scene was like, if you're local, you can, or even local for the summer, whatever, you can pay for a membership. So it was more of like a local vibe, which I like.
North Fork and even parts
Trying
of
to
the
be
Hamptons are,
shooby, bro.
yeah, but North Fork and parts of the Hamptons and parts of North Fork are still very like salty, right? Not
Oh,
everything's
that was-
fucking
and it was-
glitz
and
and pomp
Greenport-
and like yeah.
And Greenport has nicer, like we went out to a lot of nice dinners, and I was actually really impressed by the food. And I'm not just saying that because like we were eating lobster rolls all the time. Like there was good shit out there that was really impressive. So like there's that element, but it definitely like Greenport. And I think this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you're more of a Forksman than I am, but I feel like the North Fork has more of that saltiness, that blue collar earthiness that is not been completely bastardized.
Yeah, it's
yet.
getting gentrified and hipsterized
Yeah,
now
slowly.
because it's becoming like the Brooklyn of the two forks. For like
because of people like
fucking
NCB.
Sure. But yeah, no, it was a great like romantic couples getaway. Everything was IGable. The stories were fucking, you looked like Hidden NY or Gian De Leon with the stories, you and Jenna.
Yeah.
It looked amazing. Meanwhile, I'm on the absolute opposite
Yes.
side of the spectrum.
Sure.
I went to Rhode Island, specifically Cranston, which is a fucking piece of asshole.
Named
in
after
Rhode
Brian.
Island. What?
Named after Brian.
Yeah. It's just white trash. I think it's like all the people that kind of like, have like shitty jobs in Providence. It's just like an exurb of Providence.
Which, and correct me if I'm wrong, Providence also,
No,
low
Providence
key.
is fine. Providence has a bunch of schools. I mean,
Also, this is going to be so offensive for anyone who listens to this from Rhode Island. That's
there's like
trying
600,000
to
people
move to
in Rhode Island. Providence is cool. Providence has like, it's always had like a good like alt music scene and food scene and shit. They got Brown and RISD and whatever. But anyway, so I have a friend that teaches. He's a
I'm just
professor
thinking
there.
I'm thinking of like Departed, the dudes that come up from Providence, that
fucking
like the guineas,
water trash.
real head busters.
Well, Providence is mobbed up.
yes, that's kind of more of what I
Yeah,
was implying.
still.
but yeah.
I have a friend there. He has a 2-year-old. The last time he like went fucking turbo with the boys was a year ago. He's been on daddy duty since. Quarantine has
Damn.
been kind of like,
Torture.
obviously tough for everyone, but for him and his wife, like raising a fucking like 1.5-year-old, yeah, they want to kill each other.
So
They
you
wanna
were
kill
helping.
themselves.
You were trying to end his long personal nightmare. is what
So
I'm
I gave
saying.
him to prevent a murder suicide. Me and some boys went up and we were like, yo, we're being good Samaritans. We don't want to see 2 deaths on our hands. We're going to rent a house and just come through and just fucking let's get
Oh,
at it.
Buck. How scummy was the weekend? Was it full scumbag mode?
It was full scumbag, but then we
No,
did things,
no girls, right? No chicks, no girls
No.
allowed. Oh,
Then we
my man was coming real scum gang.
but then we would do things like roast a vegetable with dinner and we're like, oh, look at us.
That's
Look at
being
us.
mid 30s, right?
Yeah, or like drinking fucking, obviously like a few 30s of natty or Gans, but then also like, oh, would anyone like
Yeah.
some sake?
Nice.
You
You boomed a bit.
a little bit, yeah. Some more than others, but no, it was just like really good to get him out of the fucking house and blow
Right.
off steam and go absolutely turbo the same way that it's
Damn.
kind of like when you go to like corporate retreats and you go fucking
Exactly.
off the wall,
100%.
right? Because like that's your one chance, your one green light, your fucking hall pass.
yeah,
Not
dude.
hall pass, but
Right. No, there's definitely like excess steam being blown off, probably past the point of like, though the last time we did the last 2 corporate treats have ended with you and Chuck each being blackout to the point where like it was like, okay, like wrap it up, send them home.
Yeah.
Which is not, I mean, I'm the guy.
And the one
who needs
before
to
that was
be
when
at
you
that point more than
the
anyone.
one before
was.
that was when you blarded.
Okay, oh yeah, I barded.
Barded. The Barty
yes.
6.
the rare, the barter 6, bro. Yeah.
Falling asleep on the bump, but I didn't Bart.
But at least I didn't Bart.
My boys' weekend
about-
was social media wise was kind of the opposite of yours, whereas yours was
Oh,
like a
yeah.
photo op. Mine was a media blackout. It was like,
Yeah,
yo,
there was a lot of Instagrammable moments on my end, and you were laughing at me because you're like, this dude dropped a feed pic, 2 feed pics within 24 hours. That's unheard
on a
of.
Saturday to Sunday. No.
I mean, you know, sometimes you get the opportunity.
And I
to,
had the goat comment, not gonna lie, ASAP Gams.
yeah, that was pretty good. Thank you for that. I did appreciate that. My
Chuck, I know
legs
that
did
I know
look
that
fantastic.
you've never been on a vacation except to go to Dubai.
That was
And
work.
the next vacation.
Yeah, that wasn't even a vacay. That wasn't even
working
vacay.
Working vacay. The next time you're going on vacation, which honestly, you deserve one, bro. You're gonna go home to like visit, the family. Would you ever do like a romantic like weekend getaway? Just like get out of the city for like 2 nights?
My girlfriend like really wants to do that.
You gotta
Really,
do it,
really
bro.
wants to do that.
It's honestly like as much as going fucking turbo, and Chef will get to you in a second. Like with the boys, is incredible. What like you travel somewhere else to get fucked up somewhere else. What Lawrence did with Jen is also like great, especially if there's a pool, especially if it's hot, et cetera.
Just a couple nights. And I will also say, Chuck, don't sleep on because if you know, even if there's about to be a Native American summer, regardless, you also have the option of you're in the greatest city in the world, do a fall Manhattan staycation. That's also so special. One of the best things that I ever did with JB, and I'm not saying you should do this exactly because it's going to be a little bit above your pay grade, but we did a staycation at the Plaza for one of our anniversaries, and like, you know, and not that was
They got
like
a pool, no?
that was
like
no, but it was in fall.
Carmela
It was in
Meadow.
fall.
Carmela and Meadow used to do that.
The Four Seasons has an indoor pool.
Yeah. But something like that, or not, maybe not like a
Or
5-star hotel.
fall
but
upstate. Fall upstate is
Yeah.
fucking fire.
do a little Storm King, Airbnb double feature.
Get
you know,
corporate.
We'll drive in. We'll
Get
upstate
corporate on them.
upstate your drive-in. Yeah,
do a corporate retreat.
Put the Crocs in 4-wheel drive.
the
Yeah.
corporal of upstate New York.
Yeah, just something to consider. Because here's the thing: you and Lily have earned it, bro, and you should do it. And there's no time like the present. And honestly, I really think that fall is a great time.
Yeah,
because
September's the best month out east,
100%.
up north,
I
down
agree.
south.
So hopefully we could. I mean, listen, I don't know if anyone wants to hit Chuck up with recommendations or whatever.
Please.
Yo, if you're a hotelier or hotelsman and you want to get shouted out on Throwing Fits, obviously you just throw Chuck a free weekend or two, and he'll fucking wear your merch.
Yo, that was another thing I was thinking about when I was about to fucking throw down, an exorbitant rate for a 2-star. I was like, yo, why are no hotels and accommodations like
honestly,
hitting
like
us up? What the fuck?
Being a travel influencer, I think, might be better than being a John's influencer. 'cause,
Oh,
like,
it is 100%.
Johns you can resell. Experiences are like ephemeral, right?
Priceless. They're priceless, baby.
Priceless. Chuck or Chef, what about you, bro? Are you gonna do a boy since you are gonna die alone like me? Are you gonna travel with the boys and get fucking buck anywhere soon?
That's so sad.
You don't want my life.
Considering it, some of my
Real
friends.
friends.
Some of my friends have a little mountain house in North
Ooh.
Carolina. That
Ooh, go off, King. That's a drive,
Yeah.
though.
yeah, I mean,
I did it,
Or a
we
flight.
probably fly there. I've been there before a couple of years ago. Like, you
Where?
fly into Charlotte and then drive like 2 hours out.
Where's like Asheville?
It's like 45 minutes away from Asheville. Yeah, it's like
That's
it's
where
in the
Shep
middle-
went in Summer House.
Dude. Yeah, I remember. Dude, Asheville looks fucking tight.
Asheville's a big party town, bro.
Yeah, big music scene there too. This place.
I love seeing OAR live.
Shout out.
Dispatch did the general here, bro.
Yeah, dude.
No, but yeah. So that might be happening in the beginning of October. So we'll see. I mean, like, I don't know. The
For your birthday?
No.
no, my birthday's in September.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Are you okay? I know we did the whole kind of Benihana, hibachi, whatever bit, but like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything? And are we invited?
no concrete plans yet.
Are you
it's
leaning
also-
towards something?
Yeah, I mean, it's also actually my best friend who is moving in with me.
Nice.
We're getting a 3-bedroom spot. We have the same birthday. So,
Oh man.
we always do something together. Obviously, like right now, he just moved here. He knows like a handful of people, but is still like getting adjusted and, like building a circle in New York.
Does he want to meet a bunch of guys in expensive clothing?
Yeah.
I think you guys have met him before. He's like been here.
Cool.
But anyway, yeah, no. So
How many followers does he have?
But yes, if we do, you'll definitely.
What would you do? Like a park hang or like a roof hang? Like,
Depends on how many people we want to invite, but if it's like less than 10, then we'd probably just do it.
Less than 10. You got
all
to
right, we're not
invite.
making the cut. We're not
You
making
got to
the cut.
invite all the TF, the undefeated TF squadron. That's what are we at now with Rylan? We're at like
Rylan's gonna be here in 9-1. He's gonna be living 3 blocks from you.
No way.
I don't know his exact address. When I have his exact address, I will leak it on the pod. But he's
Wait, how
gonna
big
be
is
very
the
close
team?
to you.
the
That'll
team
be
is
bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. You forgot to
Seven.
count yourself.
Oh. No, I counted myself. Whatever. Anyway,
Bro,
listen,
it's
I'm not.
8. It's the core 4. Rob, Jay, Dunk, Rylan.
My bad. Clearly, numbers
Again,
are not my
you
strong
are-
suit, as I proved earlier. Okay, everyone.
It's so nice of Teddy to just support, people
differently
with different IQs,
differently
different IQs in the
people.
lookbook.
Also,
No.
Rylan definitely looks like he's the tallest.
Yes,
Wow.
sure.
Yeah.
I think Rylan seems like he's a.
Should we
cool
cut him?
6'1".
Lawrence, you want to cut him because of that?
No, I can. Listen. I'm not an ego guy. Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
All right, we're
That's
gonna have to
not-
bleep
that's-
that because the
that's not-
FCC is gonna ban us for lying that heavy.
That's not who I am. Yeah, you and I had different weekends. We're different guys. I mean, knowing.
I'm
and then-
still tired. I'm still exhausted from this weekend.
Yeah.
It was nothing but fried
And I know-
seafood, drugs, and other shady activities.
And I know
Rough.
that you were on the social media blackout.
I met
smartly.
God.
Smartly, by the way. But like,
I texted Elon Musk and said, "Yo,
what's
blast off."
Yo, split that stock again, my G. No, I follow a bunch of your friends, and it seemed like you guys were having a great time. And I peeped the pong, I peeped the little booming, and it made me just be like, damn, dude, I, Lawrence Andrew Schlossman, John Legend, the leader of Throwing Fits, the only podcast that
Shut the
matters,
fuck up.
professional model.
Bleep that.
I am long overdue for
Oh yeah.
in the
I mean, we had
loops,
that night out with Chef, but it's gonna
Oh,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, wait,
When-
yeah. Also, when
when
we're
was
talking
that?
about fuck ups, I don't think we've ever talked about this, but Larry actually did light a cigarette filter that night.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh.
Did I? Damn, I did.
You did.
Again,
I think I
Teddy,
caught it.
it's really cool of you, man, to give Lawrence a platform to
Jeff did it outside
raise
of Carbone.
raise awareness.
No, I almost did it outside of Dave and Buster's.
You did.
Oh,
do it.
even worse.
Oh,
even
you
worse.
didn't light it. You didn't light it.
Didn't
You
light it.
went
I put it in my mouth the wrong way. I didn't actually light it.
Did I actually light mine or did I catch
did
it?
man. I had to give you a second.
God damn it.
Teddy. It's so
Motherfucker.
cool, man, to see you, letting Lawrence raise awareness for his type of people and everything. But yeah, I think like the point is there's a spectrum. Go to the extremes, right? Because anything in the middle between like a lovely couples
bad
weekend
time.
and going
It's a
fucking
trash
turbo with the
time.
boys is trash.
Yeah, bullshit. Anything moderately between these two polar opposite ends of the spectrum, is garbage. And if Throwing Fits has taught anybody anything, it is you always want to be going full turbo in whatever direction the wind is taking you. Just commit to it and realize that the journey is a marathon that you sprint all the way through. Okay,
I do wonder what a corporate Throwing Fits corporate retreat, multi-day overnight
a corporate, yeah.
corporate retreat overnight would look like.
Well, we were talking about we have been dancing around and here's the thing. If we did this, the shit that would realistically be happening, we would not be creating content because it would be completely.
No, it wouldn't be to create content. I was debating like taking seriously the idea of when we were rebooting the pod from that shall not be named to Throwing Fits, and obviously so much changed. Like we got a lot done, but I was like, let's get a place upstate. Let's rent DJ White Privilege's place, and just get a fucking whiteboard and some creative juices and let's just lock ourselves in and see what the fuck happens. And luckily we didn't do that because we'd all be dead and there would be no podcast. And since it's so much different from what it was before, like, I guess it's not necessary, but no, a corporate retreat, like a multi-day overnight or 2-night retreat would be, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
It would be great. It would be legendary. But that was my favorite thing about, like, the whole world is crumbling around us and we're like, maybe we need to go out of town and party this out. We just gotta like see where it goes, 48, 72 hours and that really is the TF difference. And I think that's why,
Chuck, if we did, so the protocol for my trip was we all got tested and we all got tested. And then to varying degrees between like the responsibility, according to the responsibility of each member, like, we like isolated ourselves between the test and getting our results back before traveling to hang out with this dude. And then, before he went back to his family, we all tested negative. Like, would you guys be open to doing something like that if we like did it responsibly?
We should just do a podcast bubble. A bubble.
Yeah, the bubble.
A Hubble?
Yeah.
Hubble telescope?
We should be, well, what we need is, listen, I'm not a scientist, but I think the first level is we got to reintroduce our all of our individual situations and the antibodies. We got to reintroduce the, so we need to just have a night out that introduces the system to each other, and then from there, once that's been accomplished,
fine.
Then we start podcasting.
I mean, I'm invincible. I got the antibodies.
I just want to party, bro. I want to party so bad, bro. I want to party.
Why don't we end this podcast now so that we can, I don't know, off mic, just brainstorm how this corporate retreat's going to happen. Any last words, Chuck, Chef, Larry? I got nothing.
I'm happy.
Teddy, I'm sorry for if I hurt you, man.
He's not. Yeah, I hope he hears this, King.
I hope his shop boys hears this, King, and then relay the message. Little olive branch, but no, I'm just kidding. Teddy's cool. All right, Chef, hit us with whatever the fucking outro music.
Is it OAR?
Please no. I'd rather dispatch the general.
And
Chef,
I have seen the others.
Although we've already dropped some racist terms, and that song is about General Robert E. Lee, so maybe it's not the general,
Really?
But Chef, yeah, it's inspired
OAR?
by Robert E. Lee.
Damn OAR protest song.
Oh God,
maybe.
no, something else. So DMX. Let's just drop DMX. All right, Chef, hit that motherfucking outro music.
Can't just say DMX.